the main screen. All right, Denver. We're trying something a little bit new, a little bit interesting, kind of on the fly this week. We're gonna do something that the name of it's not very original. We're gonna do rants and raves. You know, everyone has their rants and their raves, right? And it's just things that we saw this week or were consumers of this week that the other probably didn't, but we want to talk about it a little bit in short form. And you can go ahead and start.
Okay, one of my first things I want to talk about is WWE. If you've listened to this podcast before, I say I'm a huge pro wrestling guy. This weekend was Elimination Chamber, and there were 4 matches on this card, and they all kind of sucked besides one, okay? But the main thing is The Miz is the world champion. Like, what? Why? Like, huh? Who decides that that is the right move for the the creative direction of a poor company already? Like, I don't understand it. It kind of upsets me to the point where I'm like, is this even worth watching? Like on a weekly basis? So that grinds my gears. Like, why can't you just like do logic? Like we talked about long-term storytelling in WandaVision. Why can't you do that in WWE? That's what grinds my gears this week.
I love it. Anyone who doesn't know Denver should definitely just listen to everything this man has to say on wrestling if you are also a wrestling fan but don't know him. He knows shit that he probably shouldn't even know. Like he knows shit about wrestling from before he was born, and just it's actually kind of gross how much he knows. I mean, I guess I'm that same way about other sports, but oh
Hey, I take a kind of an insult to that. I don't know if that was a
no, I
compliment or
was meant to
not.
be it was meant to be a compliment. I promise.
Okay, okay.
We both have this affliction where we just can't escape having to know everything there is to know about certain things. On my side, one thing that I watched this weekend that I was a big fan of was the Michigan Ohio State basketball game yesterday afternoon. Now, for those who may not follow college basketball, Michigan was I think it was 15-1 heading into yesterday. They're the number 3 team in the country. Ohio State's 18-4 and the number 4 team in the country. And they played yesterday for the first time this season in Columbus. And that, I mean, you're going to be hard pressed to find a better game than that at the college level. And it honestly, at times, it felt like an NBA game to me. The elite shot making, the just excellent team basketball and everything. If you haven't seen the game, at the very least, do yourself a favor and go watch the highlight videos that you can find all over the internet on it, right? Or if you can somehow find somebody who like recorded the game on their DVR and then uploaded it illegally to YouTube. I'm not saying that I condone the illegal uploading of things to YouTube, but if you can take advantage of it and go watch it, I think you should. Game of the year, in my opinion. I have a short little tweet here that kind of encapsulates the game. Could have maybe gone in tweets of the week, but it's a good little office meme. It's Ohio State and Michigan fans watching all these lead changes.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. I did. You've no idea the physical toll. Snip.
So I lost count because I don't think they threw it up on the screen again. But at the I think it was the under 8 timeout of the second half, there had been 11 ties and 18 lead changes in the game up to that point. And there was definitely a couple more lead changes there down the stretch before Michigan put it away. But I'm telling you, if you're a fan of good sports in general, go find a way to watch this game, at least the highlights. Denver, you got anything else?
I do.
What
I
do you
want
want
to
to
talk.
rant and rave about?
I want to rant and rave about the Knicks, or not the Knicks, the Nets and the Clippers game for 2 reasons. One, there was a foul at the end of the game that was an offensive foul on Kawhi Leonard. He pushed off, but James Harden flopped, all right? These Nets and Clippers fans thinking they're going to come out and beat the Lakers when they're healthy. Get the hell out of here. The Clippers couldn't get past the Nuggets. I don't think they're getting past the Jazz right now. And the Nets are the worst defensive team in the league. The worst. And when they played last week, it was on a Thursday, right? We did the podcast right afterwards, watched the game. The Lakers are not healthy. AD is going to be out until after the All-Star break. But all of you Nets and fucking Clippers fans can go fly a kite, okay? You're not as good as you think you are. You have great talent. But you need to play defense for the Nets. You need to learn what defense is. You know, that thing where you prevent the guy from scoring. That needs to happen. And then the Clippers, you need to leave LA. It's not ever going to be your town. You're not as good as you think you are. You guys thought you guys were dogs last year. And now this year, you're coming out again thinking, oh, we're the best team in LA. Get the hell out of here. Who you got in the center position? Zubac? Zubaka? What? Who? Like, oh, you have Ibaka? Great. Get out of here. I'm sick of listening to the same damn crap. When playoff time comes around, call me. Call me. Tell me what happens to the Nets. No, I'm just so sick of these Clippers and Nets. Even my mic's like, bro, I know. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, they're not as good as they think they are. KD's a great talent. But come on, you're playing with like the most pretentious two all-stars in the whole league. Like, get out of here, man.
And that has been
That's
Denver's
it.
Rants and Raves.
Yeah. Welcome. I want to do this every week. I bet this segment right here gets us so many views when we start talking and getting heated.
My second rave, because all I saw was good shit these last couple of days. No negativity. I'm not getting worked up like Denver over there.
I'm a pessimist.
Obviously, I think the Clippers live rent free in Denver's head. It's unfortunate. But the other sporting event that I watched and had a great interest in over the weekend was the top-ranked boxing title fight between Miguel Berchelt and Oscar Valdez. And folks, if you didn't see this knockout, you missed something. This was one of the just cleanest knockouts I've ever seen. I'm going to pull up the video for you right here. If you don't like this type of violence or whatever, I would highly advise you look away, because the way this transpires, one man goes to the ground and doesn't move for a while. I'll just leave it at that. We're going full screen. This deserves the full screen treatment, doesn't it? And I'm going to be quiet because just listen to the impact, right? All right, here we go. We're going to turn that up.
Sounds like a cartoon.
Explosive! Cap it, folks!
So Oscar Valdez knocked out Miguel Berchelt in the 10th round with, just a clean left hook. And you heard it right there. That was contact at its finest. And I don't know, I was really into this fight. I was watching it with my old man, and it was just an incredible fight overall, in my opinion. And it ended like that. Oh, I need more of that in my life. More of that content.
I'm just happy you called your dad an old man.
Yeah, Dale, if you're watching this, I love you.